I will not vote for an open borders Republican. That's it. There is no way. I will not vote for an open borders Senate candidate or a congressional candidate. Period. We have never had open borders in this country until recently, in the last 30 or 40 years. And don't let anybody fool you. It's a flat-out lie. A nation has every right to protect itself, particularly in the time of terrorism, particularly with the spread of communicable diseases. The hell is this? Some joke? Otherwise, why live in a country? What's the point of a country if it doesn't have borders, if it's not sovereign, if it doesn't enforce those borders? What, to sit here and pay taxes so politicians can play God with our lives and the lives of others? Is that what the Constitution says? Is that what the founders fought for? No. On this issue of immigration, I want to remind you of what the Constitution says and how this lousy 2012 Supreme Court decision written by Justice Anthony Kennedy, supported by all the leftists on the Supreme Court, but Kagan, who recused herself, opposed by Scalia and Thomas Alito, supported, of course, by John Roberts. I want to remind you what the Constitution does. It expressly grants Congress, not the President, the power to regulate naturalization of individuals from foreign nations. Article 1, Section 8, Clause 4, the Congress shall have power to establish a uniform rule of naturalization. Quote, unquote. Doesn't say the President, doesn't say the Attorney General, doesn't say Homeland Security. They can rewrite statutes or just create them out of thin air. It says Congress. Congress. And yet in 2012, Anthony Kennedy, his majority opinion with Chief Justice Roberts and Breyer and Ginsburg and Sotomayor, they all but ignored that word Congress and Article 1. And they talked over and over and over again about the federal government. Quote, the federal government's broad, undoubted power over immigration and alien status rests in part on its constitutional power to establish a uniform rule of naturalization and on its inherent sovereign power to control and conduct foreign relations. Then they say the Supremacy Clause gives Congress the power to preempt state law. The federal government? No, Justice Kennedy. Congress. It's Article 1. You see, Justice Kennedy, there's three branches of the federal government. We've got Congress, the legislature, we've got Article 2, and then we have Article 3. We've got Congress, we have the executive, we have the courts. You know, you're the courts, not just the federal government. And, of course, the Supremacy Clause only applies when there's a conflict of law. In the Arizona case, there was no conflict of law. Why don't you just say the Supremacy Clause applies as no matter what? So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Ameritopia.